Roberto Clemente High School students expected to dance the afternoon away on Valentine's Day, but 2 days of neighborhood violence forced officials to cancel the party, fearing bullets might replace Cupid's arrows.
I know that there's a war between two gangs in the school, and all I do is gotta watch out what's going on and can't help but let it pass. That's it.
The bloodshed started with a bang Tuesday and continued with shootings at 2620 West Evergreen Avenue, 1835 North Mozart Street, 1545 West Lemoyne Avenue, 1430 North Maplewood, 2544 West Cortez, 1258 North Rockwell, and finally, a fatal shooting Valentine's night in the 2500 block of West Shakespeare. Police believe most, if not all, of the shooting victims are members of one particular gang. As far as they know, that gang hasn't retaliated yet, but police say they are holding their breath as it is probably just a matter of time.
And if there is any relation amongst these shootings, we want to address that and make sure that it stops at this time.
So far, the school has been a safe haven, but the surrounding streets overlap police districts, so the police called a meeting to coordinate a battle plan of their own.
That's the reason we're gathering our strategies, we're gathering our forces, and we're going to develop a strategy and make sure that it stops.
Until then, students who must walk the front lines have more to worry about than homework and a date for a dance that never happened.
The county-wide arrests started early Wednesday and were not finished until Saturday. When it was over, arrest warrants were served on a total of 89 wanted felons. The 4-day Operation Safe Streets targeted active gang members or fugitives with some gang affiliation.
I think all the officers knew what they were looking for, that some of these people, most of these people have gang affiliation, but they also had criminal warrants for them. So it gives us an opportunity to arrest them.
Charges range from armed robbery and resisting arrest to possession of a controlled substance. Among those under arrest, 24-year-old Shanier Elston of Chicago, called one of the state's top 20 gang fugitives. Alleged gang member Larry Johnson of Chicago, who reportedly fired shots from a CHA building within 2 blocks of King High School. And 22-year-old Richard Navzinger of Des Plaines, who allegedly threatened to kill a 14-year-old girl if she did not join his gang.
The idea right now is to identify groups of gang members and take action as we can, working with the state's attorney's office to build cases so that we can prosecute these people.
Cook County authorities say they have stepped up the number of detectives in gang units to fight gang violence, and they say the sweep is proof of their efforts.
I think we've made some significant strides these last few months. We're going to continue on with that. And whatever it takes, I think, is our view that we're going to do.
The Sheriff's Department credits the success of Operation Safe Streets to the cooperation of different law enforcement agencies. A united front, they say, they will need to hold strong to continue fighting the spread of gang crimes. Nadine Arroyo, CLTV News.
Just a car passed through us and started shooting everybody. Even a little kid got shot over here.
Turned around and then the cops came and we seen the guy laying over here, somebody over there, and a girl got shot, and then some other guy got shot in the arm and in the leg, and he took off running inside the pool, and then the cops came and those guys took off.
Blood was pouring out like this, like a fountain, and on his leg he got shot too. And it wasn't bleeding on his leg, but his arm, there was blood everywhere. I had blood on my arms, on my chest.
We have one person in custody right now. That's all I can divulge at this particular time.
I've got a 14-year-old son who I have to keep in another suburb to keep him alive.
I can really say, I mean, we patrol the area all the time. We have walking patrols at night. And, it's unfortunate it happened.
This community over here, Joe, 73% of the kids under 18
assess the situation as in the next few days and then make a decision.
And we're going to go to other parts of the ward that have gang infestation like they have it here, and we're going to try to push them along because we have to show them force.
It allows residents to ask the city to make their precincts gang-free zones. The law will allow them to identify known gang members and ask for a hearing to decide if the gang member can continue to live in Cicero.
Any members that do not move out within a 60-day period, our police chief will file charges against that person.
If the gang member agrees to stop gang activity, they'll be given a year's probation. The ACLU says the ordinance is unconstitutional and smacks of racism.
Some people feel this ordinance is really aimed at the Hispanic community, that many people who feel vulnerable because of their immigration status and so forth might move out of Cicero.
And whose rights are more important to the ACLU? The rights of gangbangers that are shooters, dealing drugs, disrupting a community, or the rights of the good people?
Some street gang members say they are ambivalent about the law. This man says he's been in a gang for a dozen years.
People like me, I still have rights, you know what I mean? It's not right that, you know, some people want to change, some people don't, you know, it's up to their discretion.
The town of Cicero plans to follow up the gang-free zone ordinance by filing an injunction in Cook County Circuit Court against the Latin King street gang. The town will attempt to recoup more than $1.7 million they spent to remove gang graffiti. They'll also ask for punitive damages. Reporting from Cicero, Dwight Casimir, CLTV News.